Good morning. Today I want to talk about peaks and valleys. Did you ever do this series of practices that are working and making you feel amazing and everything feels so good and you're like, feel like you're on top of the world, and then the next day, even though nothing happened, you can feel like you're just dropped down into the valley and you want to avoid the very things that made you feel amazing and alive the day before? That's how we end up sabotaging ourselves. We go into this feeling of, oh, well, it must not be working because I feel this way. And life is a series of peaks and valleys. That's the purpose of life. And when we have the valleys, we get to learn more about ourselves. We get to strip off more layers and we get to appreciate the peaks more. But many of us, I know myself included, stop the very practices when we're in the valleys sometimes because we feel defeated or we feel alone or we feel I don't know, bored. It could be so many different emotions. Down, just feel like we're not fulfilled in the way we were. So I don't know, we tell ourselves that it must not be working, and that's not the truth at all. It's that it's expecting peaks and valleys. It's realizing that life is not this great mountain that we climb and we get to the top and we win. It's a series of peaks and valleys that allow us to grow and learn and soften our edges. And I've had a few opportunities to soften my edges this week, and that's by experiencing other people's edges, feeling sharp edges when someone speaks to me or treats me in a way that makes me feel less than. And what I did this time was lean into that and know that familiar feeling. You know, when someone treats you that way, you recognize that feeling, and you can fall into the, why do people always do that to me? And then you immediately want to bump back up against their edges. But this time I just recognized it and said, you know, I know one thing. I know truthfully that the only thing that can heal anything is love and light. And so what I did was just sit in love and light and send love and light back. And when I did that, the whole situation changed. It was so amazing. And I know this stuff works, and I've done it over and over and over again, but it was really funny. You know, a lot of strong women, and I don't think they mean it, but they assert their strength with other strong women as if like they have to prove something. And that hurts me. Like I'm strong, but I'm very sensitive, and I'm very direct, but I'm very careful on how I, on people's feelings and all of that. And I noticed that that I don't always get that back. It's like I should be able to take it kind of thing, or I should know better. And it's like, I don't want to villainize anybody or anything, because we're all just dealing with our own stuff, right? And we don't know what the other person is dealing with, or how they're receiving it, or even that we're coming across with sharp edges. So just when my little bit of wisdom today is, if someone does say something abrasive or hurtful or make you feel less than, to go in and just give that little boy or girl inside a hug. Give love and light, surround yourself with love and light, but make sure you extend it out, because whatever we put out, we receive. So that's my message for today. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.